And good morning, people. Welcome back to Dark Chronicle. Last time we went through a couple more levels, nothing really spectacular. We've got through 5 levels so far in the Ocean's Roar Cave and not really got anywhere, have we? Well, let's go into floor number 6, Sand Maulers. And you might notice that something has changed. Whereas these ones all had a fish goal, this one has feeder. There is a reason for that, so let's go in and show that reason. So we're not completely done with feeder just yet for the game. There are more stuff to do. Sand maulers, so if you're thinking that there's a load of moles, you'll be correct. There's also some statues. Where's my wrench? There it is. Yeah, you're not really afraid, to be honest, Mr. Statue. Even with you hitting me. What level is my wrench at? 7, so I need to add a couple more. Oh look, a coin. Yeah, spit at me if you want. I think I have figured out the reason why I've never really been able to pay attention on this game for longer than sort of this point. Because it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but it has a very big negative on it. And I believe that big negative is mostly that there's not really, you don't have any sense of progression on the game. Sure, there's a story, there's lots of there's mini games, there's the fishing competitions, there's feeder, but you don't change. You upgrade your weapons, but you're still doing the same basic things over and over again. You've only got the 2 characters. You've only got the 2 weapons per character, and they have the same attacks throughout the game. And they don't change. Even the enemies don't really change. You always... I do believe I've pretty much faced all the types of enemies that are sort of present. Sure, there's the bosses which will be different, but I'm going to be mostly fighting reskins from this point onwards. It's already started. I've got different rats. I've had different mimics from every area. I've got different frogs, and that's going to continue for pretty much the rest of the game. There's just no real sense that the game's changing. It's just not. However, I have got to get through it, so it's just going to be one level after another and showing the story. And of course, mimics are turning up. This one, I believe, is meant to be we're using only items, which is very possible, but not really much point in it. I'll get this, get a medal through feeder. Yeah. And if I want to get more medals, I can get them later. Since, well, they're not exactly really useful. Plenty more in this area though to go. I do believe there's a King Mimic in here somewhere. Not exactly sure yet where just yet, but and I should have this +10 battle true battle wrench soon. And then I'll work on the next one. Thank you for just standing still, Mr. Molar. Is there anything really I'm looking for in this place? I'm looking for the pearl, aren't I? There's the map. And there's a Molar. Lots of these in this area. Yeah. And there's the steel wrench, yeah, the stinger wrenching action, stealing items. I get a carrot. Wow. I've got 9 now. And that's +10 battle range. True battle range. Excellent. So on to the next one, which is already +1. I think the only thing that's really interesting about this game throughout it is sort of the diorama. It is quite customizable. You have to do certain things, but where you place them is completely up to you. So there are a lot of layouts that might be useful or might be interesting to try. But Goin's not really a problem. +3 trawler. Excellent. Explosion trap? No, it's a weapon destroying trap. What do I get? Pink paint. Well, that was completely not worth it. Two enemies, 2 chests before I get into the closed off area, which I actually get to show for once. And you're dead. That should be a +2. Yep. And another Molar. Yep. I do remember there being one more enemy that enemy models that I know about, but that's not really until quite late in the game, actually. I believe we're still 2 big dungeons away from that. We've got to go through here and we've got to go through the next one. Anyways, obstacle blocking your path. We need to put something inside. Lunar stone, please. We place it in, it closes, and it lets us through. Fair enough. Statue, and a Molar. And that's a +3? No, +4 battle, true battle wrench. Excellent. Really? And that's all the monsters defeated. You might notice that we didn't have to go upstairs, up to the coast, because we're actually in now a cavern. There is no coast. We have gone down into the caves. Rolling logs for nothing. And yeah, why not? Should have plenty of keys. Yeah, 8. And flamingo. Another another speeder club. Let's actually get those correct. There we go. The turkey, the swan, which was the first one, and the flamingo, which is the third of the 5. There are 5 clubs. There's the turkey, the swan, the flamingo, I believe the next is the falcon, and the albatross. All birds, which is quite appropriate for a game which is based on golf. The flamingo has a pretty decent range, but it's best for doing curved shots around corners. Swan's your basic club, and the turkey is good for just hitting things short distance. I prefer using the turkey personally because it's the easiest to use and also allows for some sort of more useful shots. I need to equip you for the moment just to see if I can get a full heal from this. So what do I get? Oh, ABS bonus. Okay, that can go to my true battle wrench. And that makes it +5. Yeah, the turkey doesn't really have too much in the way of distance, but it's the easiest. One shot to do that. Are you serious? I really hate some of these layouts that it does. Turkey's not going to be any good for that. Let's try the swan, because I don't think I'm going to get this one. The walls in here are quite jagged, so it is likely that you will not get anything exactly the way you want it. As you can see, I'm hitting it down. If I go to that point, I'm hitting it up. So I don't really know where this is going to go. Let's try it and see what happens though. Yeah, and the water sort of slowed that down completely. Oh well. I guess this is another one I'm going to show later. Woo. Yeah, the water slows speeder down in this. You can't really get any good bounces off the ground. Yeah, well, we'll get into that a bit later when I actually show them. If I happen to get one correct, because there will be more later. Woo, if I don't, it's not like I need to do anything with the game itself now anyways. Sorry about that, microphone problem. Anyway, back then is the next level. Again, speeder, defeat enemies using ride pod, and 6 minutes to defeat all enemies. Yeah, my rod pod's not really that worth it to do things at the moment, and I should have exited to get some levels, my health back. Oh well, I might as well use one of my cheeses. Where are they? There, just make sure I have a full heal before I enter here. With it being bat den, I'm expecting there to be lots of bats, which means my normal gun should actually work pretty well, more than... Oh, it's already +5. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, let's equip my question shooter back in, because... Oh wow, the question shooter does so much more damage. Right, I need to sort out my magic gun in between parts. I need to make a note of that. Okay, where's this? Ah, there you are. Yeah, and I need to upgrade that. Healing spot, same as it is in other areas. And some red paint. You might notice we've got some rocky banks up here now. They pretty much the same as what they are in other places, just dry land areas in a watery cave. Auntie Medusa, what are you weak against actually? Sand Molders, the wrench, yes. Pirate tanks don't have anything. Auntie Medusas are strong against beam weapons and magic, and I believe that's the grenade launcher, but not really against swords or wrenches, so we'll let Monica deal with these. And let Max deal with all the bats. And we'll see what else turns up. Yeah, you're dead. And looks like I need to find another lunar stone piece. Any mimic in this area? I'll take those though. How many chests? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't seem like there's going to be a mimic. Then I say that, but hello, Mr. Mimic. You're dead. And turn into crystals. More bats. Not really surprising. And yep. You might notice that weapons are starting to last a bit longer between repairing because of the durability of them now. It's just the way they work, unfortunately. So you're going to be saving money on repair powders as you level them up. Such a shame, isn't it? Horsey bats. And I should have prepared you before I even... Oh well. Lost a bit of experience. And Auntie Medusa. And oh, blocking. Yeah, just keep attacking using the attack button and you'll get somewhere. It's not hard, unfortunately. And as I've said before, it doesn't really change. It's always like this. Come on, what? Over here, Mr. Bat, so I can kill you and then go after Medusa with Monica. And there we go. That looks like a, yep, clown. Can tell by the little bit of lag between opening and the item coming out. Let's go the yellow box.
Here you are.
Shamshir's nice, but yeah, I think I prefer the element. So I'll take that. And I'll also take the geostone. Another little bat. And probably going to be a devil coin just for the heck of it. No? I either get really lucky on that or something changes. Anyways, 3 more enemies behind the locked room and 2 chests. One of which has the key to get into that room, so I'll go over to this one first, since it's the furthest away, and it'll probably be a mimic. Oh, it's a lunar stone piece. Excellent. Final chest. What are you? Ah, wind crystals. Strangely only a single mimic in all the chests. Seems like an odd number to me, but I suppose I shouldn't really be complaining. Does make you have to open all the chests if you're on a quick run though, to get through all the enemies. Alright, Auntie Medusa, let's avoid you for the moment. Kill the 2 bats. And then let Monica finish it off. And, whoa! Nope, guarding. And that's that over with.
Looks like we got them all.
So, this one seems a bit more of a possible one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need at least 4 or 5 hits, depending on which way I go. I don't think this turkey is going to cut it. I think the turkey is really best on the Starlight Canyon. I think the swan is probably going to be the best here, because I need to hit it through a few corridors. Okay. Yeah, first things I want to do is hit it down there. But I don't want it going too far. Let's go half. Is that enough? I'm not certain. Should be okay. That's... Am I going to make it? Can I get around the corner? Not really that well. Okay. Well, this is a good shot, but I think it might come back to me. No, I thought it was going to come back a bit further than that, but luckily it didn't. And red. Luckily I've got 2 shots, so I've got a feeling I might need both. Let's try that. Really? Not sure where that was going, but at least I should get it in this way. There we go. Took all 6 shots, but got it in. So what's our reward for completing this feat on this level at least? A pearl. I believe I've got one of those already. I do. Durable lightning exorcism. Not too bad. And the exit is down here. For doing this with the ride pod, it is pretty easy. Bats aren't really that dangerous. Medusas might be a bit more, but and the mimic definitely isn't. So yeah, doing this with the ride pod should be easy for anyone. One of the reasons why I'm not is my ride pod's sort of lacking a bit behind with its weapon now. I need to upgrade its barrel cannon, but I don't have the available recipes just yet. But eventually I will. So that's 7, 8, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 levels, and I still haven't reached any sort of story mark. Since the entry before entering the cave. Can you really can you now see why I really don't like this part of the game itself? There just isn't anything except dungeon crawling. Going through level after level of not really anything happening. Anyways, next time, Pirate's Hideout. So, until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.